No, have you ever felt like a single sentence from someone else could ruin your entire day? Or how a sudden change in your life makes you feel like you're drowning in a sea you can't control? Most people spend their lives reacting, tossed around by the waves of emotion, stress, and the opinions of others. But what if you could become the rock that the waves break against? In this session, we are diving deep into the ancient art of emotional resilience. We're merging the timeless wisdom of Marcus Aurelius with modern psychological breakthroughs to build something lasting. I'm not just going to tell you how to be strong. I'm going to guide you through the process of building an internal fortress that no crisis can penetrate. If you are ready to stop being a victim of your circumstances and start being the master of your mind, welcome to Vespera Mind. Rule 1. The dichotomy of control. The first pillar of resilience is recognizing where your power ends. Epictetus famously taught that some things are up to us and others are not. When you obsess over the economy or what others think of you, you are handing your keys to a stranger. But there's a biological reason this feels so hard. Modern science calls this the external locus of control. When we fixate on what we can't change, our brains flood with cortisol, keeping us in a state of constant alarm. So, I want you to try something right now. Ask yourself, is this problem under my direct command? If it isn't, give yourself the silent permission to let it go. Rule 2. Objective representation. Stoics practiced seeing the world without the layers of drama we usually add to it. Marcus Aurelius didn't see a status symbol when he looked at a purple robe. He saw wool stained by a snail. In therapy, we call this decatastrophizing. It's the art of stripping away the emotional labels that turn a simple problem into a life-ending disaster. The next time you feel attacked, don't tell yourself, "My day is ruined." Instead, observe it objectively. A person has spoken a series of words. Notice how the weight of the insult disappears when you refuse to label it. Rule 3. Premeditatio malorum. Resilience isn't about hoping for the best. It's about being prepared for the worst. The Stoics used a technique called premeditatio malorum. Before you start your day, imagine the obstacles. Imagine the rude colleague, the delayed flight, the unexpected loss. Psychologically, this is stress inoculation. By visualizing the challenge beforehand, you rob the crisis of its ability to shock you. You don't panic when it happens. You simply execute your plan. Rule 4. Amor Fati. Acceptance is the ultimate fortress. Stoicism asks us not just to tolerate our lives, but to love them, including the scars and the setbacks. Every obstacle is fuel for your growth. In modern therapy, we call this radical acceptance. Instead of asking, "Why is this happening to me?" try asking, "Why is this happening for me?" Find one negative event from your past and identify one strength it forced you to develop. That is the essence of Amor Fati. Rule 5. Social autonomy. Stop seeking approval. We spend so much of our lives imprisoned by the opinions of people we don't even like. Marcus Aurelius once asked, "Why is it that we love ourselves more than others, but care more about their opinion than our own?" In psychology, this is the spotlight effect. We believe everyone is judging us, when in reality, they are only thinking of themselves. Next time you feel judged, remember this: your character is the substance. Their opinion is only a shadow. Rule 6. Voluntary hardship. Discipline is the fuel of resilience. Seneca used to set aside a few days each month to live like a poor man. He ate cheap food, wore coarse clothes, and asked himself, "Is this what I feared?" This is systematic desensitization. By choosing small discomforts, like a cold shower or skipping a meal, you teach your brain that you can survive anything. Comfort is a slow poison for the soul. Voluntary hardship is the antidote. It builds a mental muscle that no luxury can ever buy. Rule 7, Memento Mori. The final rule and the most powerful, Memento Mori. Remember that you must die. This isn't meant to be depressing. It's meant to be liberating. When you realize that your time is finite, the small stresses of daily life vanish. In therapy, this is existential perspective. It forces you to prioritize what truly matters. Don't wait for a crisis to start living. Use the thought of your mortality to ignite your life. Today is a gift. Don't waste it on things that don't nourish your soul. Resilience is not a destination. It is a daily practice. If this session brought you a moment of peace, subscribe and join the Vespera Mind community. Let's walk this path together. Until next time, stay calm, stay stoic.